Hey everyone, today I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series New Republic security droid from the Mandalorian. Now I've been really excited for this figure. I definitely wanted a couple of these guys, but I saw them at Target the other day along with the Obi-Wan Kenobi figures. I wasn't going to get the Obi-Wan Kenobi figures, but I definitely wanted this guy and I decided to pick him up. Taking a look at the packaging, and you can see open window displays the figure and his one accessory. You got Star Wars The Mandalorian down there, New Republic security droid. You got warnings for plus Hasbro on the top right here. It says Star Wars The Black Series. On the side, you got an image of the New Republic security droid. On the side, you got the other part of the window. You got an orange line right there, Star Wars The Black Series. On the back, you got the same image. You got a bio right there. He's number 23 in the Star Wars Mandalorian line. And then you have attention and warnings and all of this other stuff. More warnings and barcode on the bottom. And on the top, you got another window and a little hook thing. So let's just go ahead and get this guy open. Getting this guy out the packaging, I really love this figure. But it has some issues. And we're going to talk about that as we go along with this review. But taking a look at the sculpting and the detailing, this guy looks really nice. I really like the yellow right there on the visor. It looks really good. Some nice sculpt on the head as well. Got this little antenna that sticks out. You even got some paint on the back here with some gunmetal and some orange that looks nice. And some more paint on the back as well. It does. See, you never know like what paint can do to the back of a figure. Just that 2 points, just that 2 points of paint really does a lot to bring out the details of the back. And then you got some gunmetal gray around here on the chest area, some orange right there, and my bad, I did not mean to do that. And you got some orange right there for the Republic or Rebellion logo. And you got some nice gunmetal gray all around this whole abdomen area, which looks really nice. I really like how that looks. That looks really good. The shoulder pad is soft rubber, so it's going to get out of the way of articulation. And also, on my copy, this butterfly joint is stuck. It does not want to move, unlike this one, which can move. But I cannot get this one to move. It's just stuck. I heated it up, tried to see if I can pop it out, but no, I can't. There must be like some plastic in the excess plastic in there, just blocking it from being able to move. Maybe up here is stuck to that, but unfortunately I just can't get that to move, so it looks a little bit weird. As you can see the shoulder right there, can't see down, so I have to keep this one forward to keep it even, so that's unfortunate. But you got a clear pin right here for the arm. Looks really good. Some more sculpted detail. The hands look nice. Another pin right there. And then the crotch, some more sculpted detail around there. You even got this little thing on the back with some orange on it. There's some gunmetal gray paint right there on the little mechanics of the legs. Definitely really good. You even get like a little leg butterfly joint, which is nice. You can shift that back and forth. Some more sculpted detail right there on the legs. This figure just looks really nice. Just really good. I really like it a lot. Oh, but one thing I do need to talk about, the ankles are kind of loose. So when you stand him up, he wants to lean forward a lot. See right there? And now he doesn't want to do it. But he can stand up. Under some poses, he does want to just lean forward like that, do the Michael Jackson lean, and just stay there. Get him in a point where, yeah, he doesn't want to stay there now, but sometimes you just, there you go. Now he's doing it. He just goes forward a bit and just stays there, and then falls eventually, which is very unfortunate. So I just have to like have him teetering back just a little bit, but you don't really notice it too much unless like you're just looking at it from the side, where you can notice that he's teetering back just a tiny bit. But it's unfortunate, but it's just some things that we have to deal with action figures. For accessories, he comes with this little blaster right here, which this looks nice. I like the silver paint that they put on it to touch it up a bit. It looks really good. Really nice sculpt to it. And it can go into the trigger finger hand like so. And that looks nice. You can even have them two-handed, and it also looks good. Have them in the shooting pose, like pose them up a bit. Yeah, that looks really, really good. This is how I'm gonna have them displayed on my shelf. Yeah, that looks really good. I really like that. Very nice accessory. Looks really good when he's holding it in a pose. Really like that. Yeah. This is just a really nice figure, honestly. Really good. Let's move on to size comparisons. Before we do size comparison, I have to measure the figure. He stands at around 6.5 inches tall, 6 3/4 to that antenna. So I would say about 6.5 inches. And I would say that puts him at a pretty good size next to Mando. I would say that he should be like a little bit taller, but he's kind of leaning forward a bit. If I just lean him back. Okay, that looks better. That looks better. He was kind of leaning forward a bit, and he still wants to lean forward. But there we go. That looks pretty good, and he has straightened out the torso. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good size. He was just leaning forward a bit, so that looks pretty good. Here he is next to another droid. Here's Q90, and this is the only droid that I these are the only two Black Series droids that I own, which is kind of surprising. For articulation on this figure, there's a Dumbo joint at the head, ball joints down at the neck. He can look up pretty far, can look down, not so much, but you do got some head tilt, rotation, butterfly joint, of course, but we're going to use it on this side because it's the only side that works. You get some decent range back and forth, can rotate around 360, arm can hinge out to only that far. You do got a rotation at the elbow, single jointed bend at the elbow gets you 90. Wrist rotation hinged out and in, not up and down at the trigger finger. I mean, he didn't really aim it with his, he didn't really use his visor to aim. I still don't like the up and down hinge though, just because, but you do got, I guess it would have looked weird because then it would have been like rotated that way and then the hand would have been rotated like this. I guess that would have looked kind of strange and weird. But maybe they could have added like a rotation right here. So then you can like have that like that. But like rotate it this way and then rotate the hand around. Wait, what am I even? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about now. I confused myself. Never mind. Forget about that. Ball joint at the mid-torso. Can crunch forward. Not that much. Can crunch back. Pretty decent amount. You got some side-to-side rotation. There's a ball joint right here allowing it to kick up, kick back. Go out, not that far. Again, shift forward and back right there and shift up and down. What can go down like that. Bicep, not bicep, thigh rotation. Rotation at the lower knee. Single jointed bend at the knee gets you to 90. Ankle can hinge up very far, hinge back very far, and do get ankle pivot. So you can get this guy in some like very low leaning poses like that if you want to. Get him in one right quick. On, like you can get him in some like low to the ground poses if you want to. Like that looks pretty good in my opinion. Like you can get him in some really good like low to the ground poses if you want to. Like if you want to do that, that will look pretty nice. So very good foot articulation there, allowing you to get poses like that if you would like. Overall, what do I think of this figure? I think this figure is really, why the fuck is my camera angled down so much? What the hell? Okay. So overall, I really like this figure. This figure is really good. The detailing is nice. The accessory is really good. You can get them in some pretty good poses when it comes to like the leg area. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't do any like dynamic poses like this in the show, or would even do this in general, but you can do it if you want to. So the only issues I have with this figure, I got a stuck butterfly joint there, just won't move at all. The only butterfly joint that works is on the right, on the left side. The right side doesn't work at all. do wish there was maybe slightly a bit more paint going on down here, but maybe that's not accurate to the show, so I don't know. He is a bit loose in the ankles. If you have him standing up straight, he probably will fall on you eventually, but I'm sure you can fix that up with something somehow. But overall, I'm gonna have to give this figure a solid 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.